People, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for watching this video. New year, please do not forget subscribe below and support the movement, guys. Thank you so much. Remember, I'm the chairman of the broke community. If you do not support this community, then which community are you going to support again? Please support this community by subscribing, liking and sharing this video. Thank you so much. So today I want to talk about another opportunity in Europe you should consider as an international student. Yes guys, I have my jota down here, so I would be taking a look at my jota. Before I even talk about this opportunity, this school is actually open and accepting applications for fall 2024. That is the September semester. But let's talk about this. Someone reached out to me and was asking about applications to the University of Luxembourg. And I want to draw your attention to the fact that when you are applying to a school abroad, make sure always check the requirements. If they say we need Ielts and you have Ielts, supply it to them. If you do not have and you are going to write, supply it to them. It is very, very important. Now, this person who asks about the University of Luxembourg, I want to draw your attention to the fact that you must follow admission requirements. If you do not meet the requirements, that is already a red flag for you. And remember, the University of Luxembourg is very competitive and a lot of foreign students want to apply to this school. Their school charge just 200 euros and 400 euros depending on the course and depending the semester. So please, you have to put all this into consideration. Though there are some programs that are more than or that cost more than 400 euros, but it doesn't matter. Majority of the programs, about 80%, are charging just 240 or 200 and 400. So please put all this into consideration. Now I want to tell you that this is the peak of admissions in Europe, so you shouldn't be wasting a lot of your time doing different things. If you really want to immigrate abroad this year 2024, this is the time for you to start doing the work. It is very essential, guys. Get to work immediately and start doing what is necessary. Now let me take you to Europe, and we are going to be talking about this university in Italy. And remember, I have said there is a lot of opportunities in Italy, but if you didn't watch those videos which I mentioned all of this, watch this one till the end. Now when you watch this video till the end, do not waste a lot of time. And remember that everything I say here is what you are going to see on the school website. But first, there are things we need to know. In this university, they accept CGPAs from like 2.1 to like upwards. You understand? So those who are asking me if they can apply if they have a third class in other countries, I will advise you to apply to this particular school. Or if not this one, there is another video I did, all right, where I talked about 7,000 euro scholarship. You can check that one and apply to this, and there are more still to come. This university does not ask for Ielts. There is a certain scholarship which is worth 7,000 euros in this particular university, and I'm going to explain more very soon in the course of the video. Then there is no application fee as I speak to you right now if you want to apply to this particular university. Then this university has a very high acceptance rate, or a high acceptance rate. You know, there are some certain schools that when you're applying to, you should understand that though there is a high acceptance rate, there are certain things they need to put into consideration. So I'm just telling you, in case you apply just to this school, you are not doing yourself any favor. Apply to many schools and increase your chances. Now in this school, you have to apply as early as possible, and remember the scholarship timeline is different. So you are not applying for the scholarship now. I'm going to talk about that. This school is more than 500 years, all right? It's down there for more than 500 years. So these are the things you need to know, and I'm going to be talking about how the scholarship work, what you need to know about the application, the tuition fee, and of course the deadlines and how to do the application. First, let's take a look at the scholarship. If you are applying to this university, the name of the school is called the University of Genoa. All right, you may find Genoa or you may find another name. I'm calling the English name because in Italian it's not pronounced like this. So when you go to the school, you are going to notice that there are a lot of scholarships available. on the school's website, but I want you to take a look at just two of these scholarships which are available. The first one is the university scholarship. The university scholarship now is the scholarship where you get immediately you apply to this university. When they are doing their draw or their final selection for students to come in and study, they will now make decisions on who they will award the university scholarship. Most of the time, they will give this scholarship or this university scholarship to very high, like students with a good grade or maybe good, like outstanding students. You understand what I mean? Then the second option of scholarship or the second type of scholarship you should take a look at when you are reading through the school website is the regional scholarship. This is the 7,000 euro scholarship I was talking about. Now, there are certain things you need to know about the regional scholarship. The first one is that it is a need-based scholarship. It is for everybody. Now, they are going to be awarding the scholarship based on what you tell them, what you show them. So, like I explained, it is a need-based. Need-based means that they give to those that they actually think deserves the scholarship. So, if you are poor or if you are broke, you do not have money, you should consider applying to schools in Italy because you might just supply, because there are things they want to see from you. They want to see your property allowance, like they want to see the properties your family have. They want to see your assets. They want to know how much income your family makes per month. All right, then from this, remember, this is going to be legit documents. When they see all of this, they are going to decide how much they will give you by then. You can get all the 7,000 euros, you can get 6,500, you can get 5,000 euros. It depends now on the school authorities. The scholarship is called a regional scholarship. That is to say, every school in Italy have this particular regional scholarship they give per region because they distribute them per region. So every school in Italy have this. They are going to look at what your family has in general. I'm not talking to those that come from extremely, you understand what I mean? So please target the regional scholarship. But there is one thing, the regional scholarship is not actually open now. It's going to open by July this year, 2024. So that's when it's going to open. And this scholarship will now help you in your tuition fee coverage. It will help you in feeding you. It will also help you to give you petty stipends in your pocket, and of course accommodation. So you can decide if they are going to be giving you the stipends or not. You can still decide if they are giving you the money cash, or if you want, they can still tell you the accommodation they are giving you, then cut the money from there. But it all depends. But know that it's going to cover these things. Your tuition fee will be removed, then your feeding, your stipends and accommodation will all come out from the scholarship, the regional scholarship. Now, if you take a look at programs offered at the University of Genoa in Italy, you will see that they have a lot of programs, some in Italian, some in English. But take a look at economics, agriculture, engineering programs. There are a lot of programs here. I cannot overemphasize on this. Okay, so you should put all this into consideration. Admissions is open already. It started on December 18, 2023, and is going to close in March. So please put all this into consideration and do your application before the end of February. I will not even advise you to wait up till that time. If you watch this video and you haven't applied, try to apply to this school because you never can tell. You may be lucky. Now, when you go to the application section and you create an account, you will be redirected. That's when you create the account, an email will be sent to you. Okay? A link will be sent to your email. Then you will now go back to your email, confirm that link, you click on it and accept the link. Then it will now redirect you to the application portal where you will put in your names, your contact details, your passport details, and a whole lot of other things. Then you proceed to fill the online application. So this is basically how you are going to apply to this university in Italy called the University of Genoa. Remember, when you apply to schools in Italy, it will take some time for the schools to assess your application. Now, after they assess your application, they are going to give you an offer letter. Then with the offer letter now, you will now do pre-enrollment. Pre-enrollment is done on a particular platform called Universitali. I explained before, and if you've been watching my videos on Italy, you should hear me mention this. But the platform is not open now because, first of all, you still need to do an application before the platform will open later. I think it should be opening around March. I'm not very sure, but it usually opens around March. So please put all of this into consideration. There are other videos about studies in Italy that I'm going to be bringing on here. Please focus more on the scholarship sections. First of all, apply early. Put in the necessary application and submit all your documents. Then you take a look at the scholarship section. I want you to pay attention. Look at the scholarship section very well. Learn to read, guys. A lot of people are not reading. A lot of people are not doing research. You cannot independently move to Europe with just the information Milton is giving to you. You have to do your own due diligence. It is very essential. I hope this video helps somebody. This is all you need to know. There are a lot of other things I will mention in subsequent videos, but for now, take this one and digest till we meet again in another one.